George Soros, one of the world's top investors, believes the euro may lose value, and not just lose value, but really fall off a cliff. But question is he maybe responsible for this? Here to talk to me is investigative journalist Webster Tarpley. Let's start with this possibility that George Soros might be possibly causing the demise of the euro. It started with a secret meeting. Go ahead and take it away.
I think we have now powerful circumstantial evidence that would put any investigator right on the trail. It's an attempt to create a new world monetary crisis. It's economic warfare to defend the dollar by attacking Greece, and through Greece attacking the euro. And the thing that's been revealed now in the last couple of days by the Wall Street Journal is a secret dinner at a Manhattan townhouse on February 8th, which was attended by a group of hedge fund predators. And these sociopaths, over a dinner of filet mignon, planned a speculative attack on Greek bonds and the euro using leverage rates of 20-1. And who was there? Monness, Crespi & Hart, a boutique investment bank, SAC Capital Advisors, Greenlight Capital, Brigade Capital, and above all, Soros Fund Management. Now, Soros had been preparing the ground, saying he thought that the euro was in danger of falling apart and breaking up. And the idea is to organize a bear raid against the euro as a means of relieving the speculative pressure against the dollar. And of course, Greece is the weak flank. They say that the consensus around this table over the filet mignon, any outcome of the Greek debt crisis is going to be very bad for the euro. And then they go on to say, in this Wall Street Journal account, that as soon as you get Greece going, that's the first domino. After that comes Spain, Portugal, Italy, Ireland, and of course California and Great Britain, and indeed the United States. And one of the people, the guy from Brigade Capital, said Greece will be a contagion that will infect all the sovereign debt in the world. In other words, government debt, national, state, local, provincial, of all national states. So we're getting towards a situation where it's either the hedge funds and the zombie banks will drive the national governments into bankruptcy, or the governments will put these hedge funds into receivership and protect themselves. Now, this is only one of a couple of cabals that were mentioned by the Wall Street Journal. Another one is Paulson and Company. It's different Paulson. It's not the same Paulson.
Hank Paulson.
Globop Financial Services. And then we have a group of zombie banks, all of them surviving because of U.S. taxpayer money. That would be Goldman Sachs. They couldn't be out of it. Bank of America Merrill Lynch, and Barclays Bank. And remember, they were saved by the U.S. through AIG derivatives payments. So a lot of these people, of course, there to make money, but there's also a political purpose. It's to mask the weakness of the dollar. The dollar reached a low in the first week of December after falling all during the fall at about $1.50, 51 to a euro. Since then, the euro has been losing. So it's a support operation for the dollar. Now, the London Economist and the Wall Street Journal and the Financial Times have all been mocking the Greeks and Prime Minister Zapatero of Spain, who has talked about international speculative conspiracy. They say, look, you guys are paranoid. This is conspiracy theory. But here we have it. What we have in front of us is I think under U.S. antitrust law, this may fulfill the definition of a criminal conspiracy and restraint of trade. And if they were doing this in the U.S. stock market, that would be a pool, and that would be illegal. So I think it's clear that what Greece needs is not austerity, but they need to do things like ban derivatives. They need to outlaw credit default swaps. There's a move now by the AFL-CIO in this country to have a Tobin tax, a 1% tax on derivatives and other forms of paper speculation. And of course, countries where there are independent magistrates, you know, Spain, Italy, maybe some of them are going to get interested in this. The other thing, of course, a bear raid to counter this speculation and maybe punish these speculators for what they're doing.
Mr. Tarpley, chock full of information. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you.